Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Bitcoin is making series of lower highs, lower lows. We'll review in more details where we go from here. We'll review all major indices, including Nasdaq, S&P 500. We'll review all the major FANG stocks, and also we'll review all the commodities. Please hit the like button, guys. Only takes 1 second to hit the thumbs up button and share this channel with friends and family. I would really appreciate that. Okay, so let's go with Bitcoin. This is daily chart live futures of Bitcoin. You can see what's going on here. Bitcoin is making a series of lower highs, lower lows. You can see here, low here, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. You can see this low is lower than this low is lower than this low, this high is lower than this high, this high is lower than this high. Okay, so it's a downtrend. Now something interesting happening. You can see this low which we made. Let me delete this. And this is PPO indicator, and this is making higher low. All right. So what that means is if I draw a line from here to here, you can see, and also RSI. Also, you can see here. Um, Let me show you PPO in a more detail here. You can see PPO making higher low. All right. And if I go with RSI, it's also making a higher low. You can see here it's not clearly visible because of red. Red means it's very, very oversold. Okay, so you want to buy when it's red, you want to sell when it's green. All right, that's just this is what the indicator is saying. So let me go put this back to normal levels. Here you go. So you can see it's going lower on higher momentum. These are momentum indicators. So momentum is going higher as price is going lower. Now Bitcoin really need to close above this white line, which is 20 moving average, for a breakout signal or a buy signal. So what you can do is you can draw a trend line from here like this, okay? And you can just wait for this trend line to break, and Bitcoin is very close to doing that. Like if I want to make it clear, you can hide this EMA line so the chart is more clear for you. So you can draw something like this, and you want this to break out. All right, so it's going in front of massive resistance and higher momentum. So whenever that breakout happens, it can happen today, tomorrow, that's going to be very bullish. So what you want to see is you want to see a breakout, then a back test, and then going higher, something like this. All right. So a breakout from here would mean a buy signal. Also, I'm getting a 7 count SPY signal here. All right. You can see last time I got 7 count SPY signal. We had even we got this dip, but from here to the top, we had almost 26% pump. All right. So from 49K, I got buy signal and it went to 62K. And I'm getting a 7 count buy signal again today. All right, so here also you can see here, it's not always the perfect indicator because here it went down, but here we got 7 counts buy signal, nice pump here. And also here you can see nice pump here. You can see when I got 7 counts buy signal here, it went up 89%. Here when I got it, it went up from here to top around 24%. So I'm getting that right now as we are talking. All right, 7 counts right now. We'll see what else happens. So again, I'm saying Bitcoin, you don't want to be too bearish on Bitcoin because momentum is now starting to develop higher as price is going lower, and this is indication, first indication of a nice bull run to about to get. Now, if you're a bear, all right, so if you're a bear, I'll show you other chart, BTC futures, and this is all the gaps which will be filled. I don't know when, maybe next bear market, but you can see all these green lines. You can take a screenshot of this, are the gaps to fill at a later date. On Ethereum, good news for the bulls is there are a couple of gaps to the top side which is going to be filled. So that's the other indication which I'm getting that Ethereum to fill this gap, Bitcoin needs to fill. First gap is 15% away, second gap is around 52% away. So in order for Ethereum to fill these gaps, Bitcoin has to really pump. Now again, if you're a bear, you can see all the bottom lines it's gonna go and fill when Bitcoin drops. But I think it's near Ethereum is near some nice support here. There is a gap very close here. If I go to 1 hour chart, you can see this gap is still little bit of gap. Maybe they'll fill it today and then pump around 25.56. Okay, so that's all I wanted to share. Let me bring back my moving averages. And that's it for crypto. And just to show you some levels before I go, so Bitcoin here, this is daily chart. The levels on left side right now, you can see green lines are where we buy, red lines are where we sell. So right now you can see here, let me get rid of these lines. Yeah, okay, so you can see it's in the buy zone. All right, this is only for day trading. It's right now near the buy zone. All right, so you don't want to be shorting here. And on Ethereum, it's also near buy zone. All right, guys, that's it for crypto. Let's go to our other indices. So let's go with SPX cycle analysis. Let me zoom in. This chart is working out perfect. You can see cycle analysis near perfect bottom here. Now going higher, I also said there's still some time left for this cycle to kind of top out. So this minor cycle have around 1 week left. So around Thursday, Friday this week. So I don't expect a major dip. I think it's gonna go higher, maybe come back to fill this gap, and then keep going higher. All right. So this is what my expectation is. So from here, we're gonna probably go higher, make a new all-time high, all right, on this rising phase of this cycle. So keep that in mind. Don't be too bearish. Look to buy the dip, all right? And I do think we will reach around 58 to 5900 by the end of this year, whenever that happens. So keep that in mind and plan accordingly. All right, and prices above all moving averages, you can see. So which is another news that we are getting a nice bull trend ready. So whenever prices above all moving averages, the chart is very bullish. All right, so let's do side by side comparison. We'll keep live market here. We're getting a 7 count sell signal here, but which means we got to be a bit careful on the live futures. So just want to show you that. And also on MES chart, prices between neutral line and sell line. So we'll see how it goes. All right. But right now, if it keeps going higher, that's a good time to take profits and exit your trades. SPY here, also you can see multiple gaps here. If I zoom in, you can see gap up here, gap up here. There's a gap at the top, so let's see if they're going to fill that gap and then go down. We'll see what happens, but that's on SPY. NASDAQ, let's see, MNQ. Here's MNQ, same thing here, 7 count sell signal near some resistance red line, but um, on triple Qs, the price is above this red line, which is 50 moving average. Now there are a couple of gaps, so they might want to fill that gap first. So next gap is around 480, the second gap is around 495, massive gap. So they could still pump from here because these gaps will eventually fill up to 4.3% and then get a decline. So we have a week left for the cycle to end, so we can still go higher, all right? So just keep that in mind. Don't get too extremely bearish here. Dow Jones here, nice moving. Everything is up, doing perfect. Dow Jones is near some resistance here. If you against like Bitcoin, you can draw a trend line like this. So it really needs to break above this trend line to be bullish. And price is near neutral line right now. And on DIA ETF, you can see another couple of gaps up. So I don't know when they will fill this gap, but they could make a new high and then come back later. IWM ETF, Russell 2000. Again, I think they're going to go for filling this gap first, 216, and then they will decide what to do next. And then maybe then they will come down later to fill this bottom gap. But for now, I think it looks like they want to fill this 215 gap first. So here you go. It's in front of this also 20 moving average live market, and right now in the neutral zone. Let's keep moving. Let's look at Toronto Stock Exchange, TSX, very bullish move. You should be looking to exit here, take profits, wait for some cool down. Hang Seng Index, China, also nice moves here. Alibaba was pushing, must be in a nice, it's in a sell zone here, getting a 8 count sell signal. Look to take profits on Chinese stocks. Let's look at Tesla in the sell zone, but you can see in front of this resistance, this white line, you can see resistance on a daily chart. And if it breaks this, next target is 246. That will be the gap fill. Apple, Apple also near sell zone. This gap up here, 234. Bottom gaps are green, so you can decide which gap's gonna be filled. Amazon is still way below previous highs, so still can go long way up. But I got a couple of gaps, green lines down, couple of gaps up near sell zone right now. Netflix also making a new high, 7 count sell signal in the sell zone. No gaps to the top, sky's the limit. A couple of minor gaps to the bottom. Google is up 1.48%. Not sure what's happening pre-market, but it's nice move. But you can see all the yellow lines are the gaps to fill. I don't have any green line is all the way at the bottom, but you can see a lot of potential for Google to go higher here. Meta Facebook is in the neutral zone. Again, yellow lines is up gap, green lines bottom gap. Microsoft is also in the neutral zone. Microsoft also has long way to go up. Snowflakes is also near sell zone a little bit, but also a couple of gaps. You can see same thing. Snowflake is now going lower with higher momentum and PP and RSI. A lot of potential to the upside. And our last one is NVDA near sell zone, very close to filling this gap around 125. So probably they will fill it, and then sky's the limit for NVDA as well. Let's look at commodities real quick. Gold is new highs, cooling down a bit. Massive move on Friday. Silver, you can see here, cooling down a bit near resistance. Red line 50 moving average. Copper is also near resistance in the sell zone here in front of 200 moving average. Crude oil is trying to make inverse head and shoulder, I think. So we'll see. Had a nice couple of days move and then gave everything back. Now this could be, if it holds here and bounce, could be a inverse head and shoulder, and we can go higher. Right now in the buy zone in the daily chart, natural gas is bouncing from the buy zone, also trying to find some support. Same thing here, lower with higher momentum on RSI and PPO on a daily chart. Palladium is down in the buy zone right now. Soybeans is trying to make a multi-year bottom here, looks like. I don't know when the bottom is gonna be in, but again, momentum is going higher. Sugar is all commodities are trying to make a bottom. I think they're waiting for interest rates to cut and then they're gonna boom, in my opinion. So it's a good time to accumulate all these commodities. Wheat is also trying to make a bottom, and also corn is also doing the same thing. Dollar DXY, let's see, dollar is near support, so it can go a little lower and then find nice support and then it can bounce. So that's good news for Bitcoin and gold. Okay, guys, that's it for today. If there are any particular stocks you want me to review, please put a comment below. Let's wrap up with VIX, trying to bounce after this massive move here, um, which scared everybody. But right now, VIX can get crushed, getting a 7-count SPY signal. A pump here from VIX will means we will go lower, but I think we will still keep declining, go into lower 13s, and then we'll pump. So, like I was thinking on SPX. I think we're gonna go a little higher. VIX will crush and then we go down and then VIX will go higher. Okay, guys, hit the like button on the way out and I'll see you later. Bye.